What if I told you that the story of Oz that you grew up with was a lie? This film has all the makings for another social deconstruction that Hollywood seems to be obsessed with implementing in modern cinema, ripping apart classics to appease the new modern sensibilities. But I must say, I actually really enjoyed it. What? Have you not seen a grown man paint his face green to embarrass himself on the internet to get more views? Okay, that is the last time I do that. My bathroom now looks like I had an affair with She-Hulk.
Yeah, let's get those to go.
First, before we dive in, let me get up to speed of what happened in part 1. Ready? You get it? Yeah? Caught up? Good. Wicked Part 2 takes place 5 years after the first part. Now on opposite sides of a brewing civil war in Oz, Glinda's and Elphaba's bond is tested by a corrupt government, opposing ideologies, and a shared love for the same man. The film forces them to fully embrace the public roles the world has chosen for them, leading to their final, heartbreaking confrontation.
Are you crazy?
I first want to state that I'm not really a musical person, and I hadn't seen the first part of this film until me and my girlfriend went to see a double bill. 5 hours, not doing that again.
I can't do this.
This film does a really good job in exploring the choices that Elphaba and Glinda made at the end of the first movie. Elphaba is no longer the rebel. She has now accepted her image of being the Wicked Witch of the West, fully committed to exposing the wizard's crime against animals.
Please, where'd you get that?
While Glinda is also trapped in her role, the celebrated public face of the wizard's oppressive regime, struggling to contend with the propaganda against her friend, making her question her morals before they completely erode away. You know, a bit like the cast of this film.
Oh my God!
I think it's completely without saying that Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are amazing in this film. Both of them completely disappear into their roles while delivering excellent music numbers that may or may not end up in my playlist. Their chemistry on screen is as magnetic as their chemistry off screen.
And if you need to cry right now, you cry.
Yeah. And
watching Elphaba and seeing this character, you're not gonna tell me.
Not the time, helicopter! Go.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. The supporting cast do an excellent job. They're not completely drowned out by the main characters, and they're given a spotlight of their own, and actually have some real effects to the story going forward.
what have you done to me?
I will say that the weakest character in here for me is probably Michelle Yeoh, who portrays Madame Morrible. Really? And you're supposed to not be able to tell that she was Meevil. Get it? Meevil? Okay.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
She just felt a little too stiff and uncomfortable in the role. Unlike Jeff Goldblum, who seems to have made a very successful career by just playing himself.
Life finds a way.
There is one thing that probably bothers me a little bit, and that is their central theme of blaming all the animals. Why? I know there is a line in the first film when the goat professor says that the animals are being used as a scapegoat.
Nice.
To explain for the famine and the drought. So is that something that Oz caused? Is the Munchkin village just that blood hungry that they're not willing to accept the concept that there is natural disasters?
What's that ominous glow in the distance?
If you have the answer, let me know down in the comments. I generally don't know. Like, if I miss something, let me know. If not, then it just seems a bit weak to me. So we do get a couple of welcome cameos in this film. Technically a character from 1939 version of Wizard of Oz.
What's your name?
Dorothy.
It's quite funny watching this film trying to tiptoe around copyright for using this character. I mean, they'll show the silhouette, part of their clothing, maybe a body part, but you better not use those red shoes. Don't do it. The visuals perfectly display the bright and wonderful world of Oz, but I'll be honest, I would like to see the visuals and the costumes possibly reflect the more darker tones that this movie starts to descend into. But that's a real minor note. I haven't really talked about the music in this one, and I don't think I'm going to, because we already know it's good. I mean, the theatre show has been going on for almost 20 years, so there must be a reason why people are going for it. And in this film, it just displays it really well.
I'm a public figure now. People expect me to be encouraging.
As much as I enjoyed this film, I am a little torn on how it chooses to subvert the original source material. This is something that has been rampant in cinema for the last decade. Deconstructing classical tropes, reinventing genres for an updated modern sensibility, changing our perspectives on certain characters, often to their detriment. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Luke. So although this story does fall underneath that umbrella, that doesn't really make it bad. I mean, my favorite book is Dune, and that is a complete subversion of the hero's journey. But I can honestly say that this movie definitely has heart and soul, and it doesn't feel like it was made just to subvert the original classic. And that's something that a lot of deconstructions don't have. And to top it off, this movie has an underpin of a very poignant story about the power of propaganda, public perception, good versus evil, and true friendship, which does separate it from its more cynical counterparts.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you.
And I've had so many friends.
So in summary, I would say that this musical stroll down the yellow brick road is a fitting conclusion to an epic story, filled with fun and adventure that kids and adults can enjoy. So, I think you can guess right now, it's gonna be a crit watch. Phew, now that's done. I desperately need to see something explode. Let me know what you think about Wicked. What was your favorite song, if there was any? Are you now looking for theater tickets? Should I shoot the intros at the end of my video so I don't have a bunch of green stuff around my face? Is Ozempic out of control? Let me know down below. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. And remember, I crit, you watch.